The role I believe that music plays in mental health is recovery. Music is the heart of recovery, I believe. Brings out something in me that I can't really explain. It takes away all my problems. It takes away all my feelings. And I just zone out into the music, and it's like I'm not where I am. I'm in the zone.
When Jake first came onto the ward, he was very, very unwell. He was on enhanced observations. He was a completely different person to who he is right now.
So he wasn't sleeping, he was running around the ward, he was required, he was actually on a level for a period, which they have an enhanced observation where you have staff with you all the time.
At the time when he came to the music group, he was quite distracted, but obviously still quite passionate. But it was kind of difficult to have like a meaningful conversation with Jake at the time due to his the condition.
I wasn't the easiest person to deal with when I came in here with my mental health, but I've come out of it the other end.
Over the weeks, he kept coming back to music class. He kept getting more involved, taking more of an active role in the group, and it was just lovely to see him just get better and better, and become more and more passionate about music.
With our music groups, you get to see like just a completely different person to them. They come into this room in the Grange and they just kind of like sing. They'll remember like all the chords, you know, how to play the guitar and piano, and it takes them back to how life was before coming into here.
As he's progressed and as he's got better, we've seen this more creative side of Jake. He's been able to engage in the therapies. He really loves to sing. The karaoke's often on, and then I think that's when we recognised his talent.
Music's played a big role in that, but we have music group, I think it's every Tuesday. So we actually come in here, we sing, make our own music, and Seb strums his guitar, and I either play the drums, or someone's got the clangers, or we just come up with a tune, you know. And the hospital itself is amazing as well. You know, I've never been in a hospital like this before.
When I think back to when I first started, this would have never happened. It's definitely not something that was available to service users 10 years ago. So I think over time there's been a lot more opportunities for service use involvement in different ways. We have lots more OT activities now than we ever had before.
He started off when we started singing a folk song that was written by one of my friends, and he really buzzed off that, and he was going around the ward singing it. You know, it was lovely to see him kind of go away from my classes and just kind of be in a great mood, and I could obviously he was very passionate about music. You know, we're at the music group, we come in and it's just amazing, and you see it on the ward when you go, there's not a day where there's no music being played on the ward. You know, you either got music in the lounge, you either got music in the activities room, or you're walking past the doors, you're walking past the rooms of the patients, and they've got their own music on.
Music to Empower has changed Jake's life, because this is his first kind of real kind of exposure to music, to be honest. Like, when he got the news that Music to Empower were going to come and see him on Friday, like he just said that this has changed his life. Like he mentioned, like drugs were his coping mechanism in the past, but now his career will be music. So music will be his coping mechanism. Like, he struggles to kind of express himself and talk about his past, but he communicates and expresses himself through music now.
This has given me something to live for, you know. I think that's powerful. Live for, you know. I want to live for my music. There's a lot of people out there that I could inspire with the stories that I've got to tell, and I can sing about it as well, you know. Someday I will find some peace of mind from my heart if people give me a break from their scars. Maybe I'm lost, or maybe I'm found. I just wish to be unbounded from their scars. Can some people just leave me alone to live? I feel like my heart is ready to give. I feel like I'm lost in the pitfalls of hell, but someday I know that I'll make it to heaven. Is there a place for a long-lost survivor? Or am I just writing a love song to myself again?